What's up everyone, this is David from DontBlink. Welcome back to our channel. In this channel we talk everything about video production to photography and everything related to visual content creation. If that's something you're interested in and if you're new around here, please do consider subscribing. So today's topic will be how you can get started with video production for your business. And if that's something you're interested in, let's jump right into it. So before we get started with the tips, I'm going to actually share some insight with you as to why you need to get started with video production. First of all, videos are going to increase your search engine optimization. So the second reason would be video boosts your conversion rate by almost 80%. So just having a video on your website with content related to your industry, or it can even be an explainer video or an about us video. Let me give you one final reason why you need to start creating videos for your business. Did you know that 50%, which is a large number, is half basically, watch a video before they buy a product? So again, that's something very interesting and you wouldn't want to leave that on the table, would you? Alright, so let me give you 3 simple tips to get started. To be a beginner, you may have not created any videos for your business. So let me give you 3 simple tips to get started with video for your business. Alright, so before I jump into the tips, let me tell you that video production has become the easiest thing that you could ever do right now. Of course, there are different levels of production where you could level up your production value, investing in better lighting, investing in better cameras, investing in better equipment, investing in better audio, but it just boils down to a video, right? You need to start somewhere. Video production has become easy as just filming from your smartphone. You could just point your smartphone at a person and you could just ask them to talk. That would be a video for a business. You could. Problem here is people overvalue production value as much as it would be good to have professional DSLR camera or professional lighting, good audio. You could later on, as the sales come in and as customers and businesses come in, you could invest in better equipment and get better your production value as well. You need to start somewhere. So let me tell you that people tend to overcomplicate things and that's why they never create a single piece of content. Alright, so let me share my first tip with you. So the first tip and the primary tip, you need to plan ahead. Let me dive deep into this. So what I mean by plan ahead is you need to set your goals for why you're creating video. When you're creating video, you might buy a camera, you might buy some lighting, or you might book a location to shoot your video. So that means you're spending some money. So you need to plan ahead and you need to set down the goals for your business. So for example, through this video, you might want to lead more traffic to your website. Through this video, you might want to do more sales. And there is so much of goals that you could list down. So you need to identify what's the goal you're trying to achieve, as a result of creating video, and that you can align all the objectives with your goal. Video is something that you need to be creating consistently, and just because you upload one video, just because you upload 2 videos, you're not going to get the results immediately. You need to keep creating content consistently. And if you have no goal, and if you have not planned your video, and if you do not plan your video, it's eventually going to lead to burnout. So it's ideal that you set your goal and then you plan. So by plan, I mean you need to start writing your content ideas down. So for example, week 1 you might plan to shoot a how-to video. So in DontBlink's case, we are shooting how to get started with video production. So that's a simple topic. So whatever industry you're in, find out what problem your consumer or your clients are facing and create a video based on that problem. That would be one piece of content. Alright, so as I said, the first tip is you need to set your goal. Secondly, you need to plan ahead so that you're saving a lot of time and that you're going to avoid burnout. Alright, so jumping into the second tip, you need to evaluate your business. So you might be wondering what I'm talking about. So by evaluate, I mean you need to understand if you have the correct equipment to create the videos. For example, you might not have a DSLR camera and you might not be comfortable because your brand might be an established brand and you do not want to ruin the brand reputation by shooting with an iPhone. So that's fair enough because there needs to be some level of production value. So what you can do is you need to assess if your organization can create this piece of content in-house. For example, you all might be looking for professional lighting setup or for a professional DSLR camera or for professional audio, whatever it may be. You need to assess if your organization has the capabilities and has the resources to create this piece of content. So if you do have the resources and if you are willing to invest in the resources, you can take that path and you can create this piece of content in-house. That's very good because you're making a long-term investment and as you can become better as you go. The second route you can take is, if you decide that it's just 1 or 2 videos that you're going to be creating, or, if this is explain a video for your website, what you can do if it's like a very big project, you could outsource this to another business, so the second step is you need to evaluate, you need to understand if your business is capable of doing it in-house, and if it's not capable, then you need to outsource it. There's 2 decisions that you can make and you have to make either of the decisions. Alright, so the final tip is, once you're done with it, so if you decide to do it in-house, you need to come up with the concept. You need to plan, okay, what's the video that we're going to make? And you can grab ideas from your first stage where you plan your content ideas, and now you just need to start creating. You need to it's not easy talking to a camera. You will get better as time goes, but the purpose of video is so that you can start building a personal connection with your audience. So we at DontBlink, we just want to bring as much value as we can to our audience watching us. So consider subscribing. Before I wrap up the video, I'm just going to summarize the whole video. So first, you need to set your goals, and once you set your goals and you understand, okay, am I trying to drive more traffic to my website? Am I trying to get more sales? Am I trying to increase my revenue? Whatever the goal you set, you can set your goal. And the second thing that you need to do is you need to plan out your content. So plan ahead of time so that you can avoid burnout, and also you're going to be saving a lot of time. Planning ahead is going to save you a lot of time, and also it's going to save your resources as well. Alright, so that's the first tip. The second tip that you need to do is you need to evaluate your business. So you need to understand if your business is going to do it in-house, and if you're doing it in-house, if you have the the resources like camera, lighting, audio, stuff like that, and if you decide that it's not worth the investment, then what you do is you pay another business, you outsource your production for X amount of money to another business, and they get it done for you. So the third step, this is the path which most people decide to go on, because even though it might be an investment for them, creating video content consistently is something that's going to it's a win in the long game. It's definitely a win in the long game. So when you decide to do it in-house, the final step is you need to develop a concept, and you need to script your ideas, write down what you're going to be talking in the video, do a bit of research in the topic, grab some key facts and figures to support your video, and then it's basically production. You just need to shoot the video, edit it, and finally distribution. Pay close attention to distribution, because distribution is very important. You may be creating the best content, but if you're not distributing your content properly, it's going to be a waste, because you're basically investing your time, you're investing your money, you're investing on your equipment, on lighting, audio, you're investing your money on it, and you're creating good content. But if you're not distributing your content, for example, you can publish the full length video on YouTube, and what you can do is you can take snippets on that and you can publish that on Instagram. And what you can do on Twitter is you can the key, maybe it can be a key point, or just so for example, in this video we spoke about 3 to 4 points, so you just write down the topic and then 3 to 4 points and publish that on Twitter. That's one piece of content. So maybe to that tweet you could link the video saying if you're interested in the whole video, go check it out on our YouTube channel. So every piece of content value. So pay very close attention to distribution. It's something very interesting, and it's very interesting to play around with, because at the end of the day you want to make sure that people are watching a video. So keeping people updated. So you might post Instagram story saying new video. So it's different pieces of content that you create that link back to the main video, and that would provide value to your audience, because no matter how much of content you're creating, if you are not distributing, your audience is not going to see. You're just going to depend on people searching up, which will happen, but you are not keeping your audience updated, and you are not driving your traffic to YouTube or the main platform that you're trying to grow on. Alright, so that's it for this video, guys. Hope we brought you some value from this video. If we did, hit that like button. Share it with someone who you think this video would help. Also, before I wrap this video up, I just want to let you guys know that if you do have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. We will go through each and every one of them, and we will answer them for you. In the next couple of weeks, we're planning to start a Q&A show. So that's something which you guys will be providing us questions, and we'll be answering them for you. So we're trying to bring as much value as we can from this channel to you guys. So consider hitting that subscribe button. This is David from DontBlink.lk, and I will see you guys in the next video.